week of the trial for the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery is now wrapping up. But today's events began with an attorney apologizing for the comments he made Thursday about not wanting any more black pastors in the courtroom.
If my statements yesterday were overly broad, I will follow up with a more specific motion on Monday, putting that and those concerns in the proper context. And my apologies to anyone who might have inadvertently been offended.
Well, those statements certainly did turn heads. CBS 46's Haley Mason gives us more insight into that apology, plus the rare public comment made after.
We're getting a first look at body cam footage showing the McMichaels joining police in an armed search for the man that we now know to have been Ahmaud Arbery. But first, attorneys taking time to try to clean up controversial comments about blocking black pastors from coming to court.
Your Honor, I've been asked to address some comments the other day.
Attorney Kevin Goff standing up to address his controversial comments that he didn't want any more black pastors coming into court sitting with the Arbery family.
If my statements yesterday were overly broad, I will follow up with a more specific motion on Monday, and my apologies to anyone who might have inadvertently been offended.
And in a rare public statement, defense attorney Jason Sheffield trying to distance his team from Goff's comments.
That statement was totally asinine, ridiculous.
Sheffield adding his team believes the evidence is steering away from any allegations of racism.
This case is not about a lynching. This case is not about racism or racist motives. This is just a neighborhood and some people trying to do the best they could to stop the crime in the neighborhood.
So you ran in the garage? That's where they saw
That's what Travis said he did.
Glenn County Police, anybody in here?
Inside the courtroom, this body camera video from Glenn County officer Robert Rash shows armed police officers searching for a trespasser in the home under construction about 2 weeks before the shooting. The property owner, Larry English, had just reported seeing a man inside the home on his camera. And the McMichaels and other neighbors decided to step in.
Travis just walked down there. He's going in from our backyard and going to check back this way.
Okay.
He's armed, by the way.
That's Greg McMichael on body cam telling officers his son Travis is searching armed with a gun.
Travis got down there. He ran in the house and told me. And I ran out front. He was looking for a flashlight. And so I was watching down here the whole time. And I didn't see anybody come across the street.
It's Officer Rash who told the homeowner to call Greg McMichael, quote, day or night if he saw any action on his camera. The state questioned why.
Did you deputize Greg McMichael?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Did you give him any authority to act as a police officer?
No, ma'am.
All right.
My goal with sending that text was Greg McMichael had, to my knowledge, about 30 plus years of law enforcement experience. Who else to be an expert witness? Call 911.
The defense went on with their questioning, implying that Arbery could have been a burglar, even though the officer said there's no evidence of that. The defense tells us they have about 60 witnesses to call. They expect to get through half of their list, possibly wrapping this case early Thanksgiving week. Reporting at the Glenn County Courthouse, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
Continuing coverage of the trial continues on our website at CBS46.com and our CBS 46 streaming app. We posted a live courtroom blog. That way you can get new information as it develops.